What's up guys, Anders here with another video for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mystic Succession. I did the Striker Succession video already, so this is the Mystic Succession that came out today on test server. We're going to go over everything. The skills, there's also going to be some PvP clips and PvE clips at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that as well. As for the skills, we're going to just jump right into it. We have a sort of additional damage that you do in certain skill combos for her skill succession trait. Can't really decipher which skills exactly since it's all in Korean and the Google Translate is just not really helping us out there. But it seems to be about 682 by 1 on the additional damage. So it's not super great, but it is an extra bit of damage that you do depending on the skill combo. And now her Shift E skill is obviously the 3-minute cooldown, HP recovery plus 500. You regain 30 shards when using it, all AP plus 20 for 30 seconds, all DP plus 20, attack speed plus 30%, all accuracy rate plus 15%, all evasion rate plus 15% as well. This is what it looks like. Very similar to her Awakening kind of style, but obviously you also get the AP as well as the shards. I mean, you don't get the skill anymore. Tranquility is an Awakening skill only, and that's how you would get your shards for starting a matchup for whatever reason. But now you don't get that. You get it on the Shifty, which is a 3-minute cooldown, so keep that in mind. Next up is the Succession passive. Attack speed up and movement speed 2% for both of them. Not the worst, not the best, but it could be worse, I guess. Not too bad. Attack speed is good, movement speed is good. For her actual passive as well, it's all AP plus 1 across the board. That's okay. Again, not great, not bad either. And her first succession skill is going to be down left click. 4-second cooldown, 833 by 2, by 2, and by 3. Crit rate plus 100%, and all DP minus 20 for 10 seconds. It's an iframe when evading backwards, and stiffness on good first hit, and knockback on good extra hits, as well as a down attack. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Let's do that again. You can spam it if you want, but obviously you're not going to get the iframe. It is a partial protected skill, so the iframe is only in the step back. The actual attack and the initiator is obviously unprotected, so you can get caught if you are not careful. That's the downside of using skills like this. The DP down is good though. The iframe is obviously good if you can time it right. 5-second cooldown on this skill, down right click, I believe, yeah. 1356 by 2, max 3 hits, 1356 by 4. HP recovery plus 50 for every hit. That's not bad at all. Forward guard while moving backwards again. Floating, knockdown, air smash, down attack, and air attack. All those modifiers pretty good. But again, the protection is only on the step back. You can't actually spam this one like you can down left click, but here it is. Down right click, forward guard only on the step back. So in the actual attack, it is unprotected. Keep that in mind. Now, everyone who's played Mystic knows the skill. 3-second cooldown, 904 by 9, 720 by 3. You'll notice something's missing. Accuracy rate 13%, stun, knockdown, down smash, down attack. Yeah, where's the forward guard was my first question when I saw Thunder Pound. So 3-second cooldown, this is the absolute, right? Forward guard, just less damage, really. Don't know why they took away. That's what it looks like. Don't know why they took it away. It's a very low cooldown, obviously, but no forward guard on it in succession. Keep that in mind. Still fairly strong skill. A lot of CC, obviously, but forward guard was nice to have on it. Next skill is F. F after certain skills, 5-second cooldown, 1320 by 5, 30% crit rate, 13% accuracy rate, recovers willpower, knockdown on good hits. So if you do this and then you press F, that's the skill right there. Let me show that again. So this, and you press F. That kick right there is the skill. It does decent damage, believe it or not, pretty good. 5-second cooldowns, pretty low as well. Again, it's unprotected though, so you can get caught. In group fights, it's going to be a nightmare to use this kit, but in duels, it's doable, really, if you are careful. Next up is down F, 5-second cooldown, 930 by 3, by 4, by 5. Accuracy rate plus 10% knockdown on good one-hit down attack. And so this is what it looks like. Looks great, but again, it's unprotected. Which is, I don't know if you've noticed the trend here. It's unprotected. Seems to be the title of this video. So F is 655 by 2 by 6 by 6 by 6, 50% crit rate in PvE only, movement speed minus 15%, only 4 accuracy rate, which is kind of low, and air smash, air attack, down attack. So this is what F looks like. Fairly quick. There you go. You can spam the skill. It's okay. Not great, but decent. Air smash is nice. So left click, right click, great skill. A lot of damage. 7-second cooldown. 1610 by 5. It's also your 100% skill. 8% accuracy rate. Recovers 300 HP upon using the skill. Knockdown on good hits. Air smash, down smash, and down attack. This is what it looks like. Pretty good. We don't have 100% yet, so hopefully by the end of this video we do, and I can show you the ultimate. But this is what it looks like right now. As for the next skill, Shift Q, great skill again. 8-second cooldown, 1468 by 5, so more damage. 15% accuracy rates. SA while using the skill, that's pretty good. Bound in PvE only, so that's the difference between the striker and down attack. So this is what it looks like. Fairly flashy, I have to say. Really cool looking. But again, it's SA and with no bound in PvP, only in PvE, and decent damage. Next up is down Q. 8-second cooldown, 1324 by 4, 1324 by 3 as well in the extra hit. 11% accuracy rate. Recovers some willpower, floating on good hits. This is what it looks like. Fairly fast, this skill. You can spam it if you want. But again, it's unprotected, so you got to be careful. You're going to get CC'd if you use this skill when you shouldn't be using it. Next up is forward F. It's a 6-second cooldown SA skill, 832 by 4, by 4, and by 4 on the extra hit, 50% crit rate, and 8% accuracy rate as well. So again, super armor, and no CC on it whatsoever in PvP, but it's knockback and floating in PvE. This is what it looks like. Not bad. Let's do that again. So you move quite a fair distance. It's SA only. But at least it's protected. That's my my perspective on that. So the 2 awakening skills that you get, all right? We get some pretty good ones, I have to say. So forward right click from awakening, and the down left click, right click from awakening as well. So this one is forward C. You can also actually use forward right click if you want. And the same thing for the second awakening skill. You can use the actual input. All right, so forward right click here, 7-second cooldown, 770 by 6. It's a super armor skill. And this one's a forward guard while charging, and it's a stun on the good hits. So this is what it looks like. And this is what this one looks like. Pretty cool, pretty flashy. And yes, if you were wondering, Q into forward right click does work. And then left click, right click into that also works as well. So yeah, those cancels work. If you wanted to do them, they do work, and they do decent damage as well in the combo. The damage overall actually is decent. It's not bad at all for a succession. I think it's maybe tame compared to other successions we've seen, like Lan succession. But overall, comparing this Mystic succession to the Striker succession, you can definitely tell that Mystic got the short end of the stick. It's definitely very unprotected. The damage is not much more than Striker, actually. Striker, I would say, even does more damage than the Mystic does, and I don't really understand why. You lost a lot of utility if you go from Awakening to Succession Mystic, and there's really nothing here that I would say makes up for it. The one thing I will say that's positive is that it is very enjoyable to play Succession Mystic, just because it forces you to play a little bit more cautiously. And I believe, like, if you are really good at Mystic in general, you love that pre-awakening style, you could still destroy people. You know, Mystic in general and Striker in general, you know, you have iframe dash, you have the iframe sidestep, even though it's not fully protected, obviously. You have a protected grab, so you have the tools to still beat people. In PvE, however, you're losing a lot of the DP down skills that you use in Awakening to kind of like clear really fast. So that's going to hurt you in PvE. But for the most part, if you just want to play this for PvP duels, it can still function. I still think it's going to get some buffs moving forward. Striker seems to be like just fine for now. If that gets buffs, that's gonna be that's gonna be funny. Actually, we got 100%. Let's do the 100% here. There you go. Flashy. Again, I like the little flashes of light that they have going for the skills. But again, I think it's lacking for sure. Mystic Succession is not as good as we anticipated. You're losing too much. You're losing Vacuum. You're losing Tranquility, which is always nice. Your fucking PA, your solo PA, you're losing that. DP down. You're just losing too much. Your Dragon's Pit, for God's sake. You're losing a lot. So it needs help. It needs help, and I'm sure they'll do something with it. But if you are, again, for dueling, I think it's fine. I think you can make do. But for everything else, I don't think so. Not for me. But that's just my opinion again. Let me know what you thought about Mystic Succession. At the end of this video, there's going to be a PvP clip and a PvE clip showing you Mystic Succession. If you want to look at Striker Succession, I put out a video on Striker Succession. You can check that out as well. And that's pretty much it. As always, if you haven't subscribed, please sub to the channel. Every sub counts as we continue to grow. Depending on how your day is going, like or dislike the video. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.